widzę, że kontynuujemy tryb kariery. Dzisiaj znów jest tak strasznie ciepło. Dobra, czekajcie, tylko podepnę sobie pada. Zagramy sobie kolejny mecz. Dobra. Lecimy. Locker room. Najlepszy, tak szczerze, jest ten, jest fajny.
I love good egg benedict. I love pancake. But sometimes you're not going to the right place.
Dobra, gramy. Lecimy. Nie wiem, czy mnie w ogóle słychać mnie na lewym.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know, he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Greetings.
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for McDaniels. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. On the court for Indiana, we've got T.J. McConnell. We'll be topping out there with Jarvis Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the 5, down low.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the basket by MP. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Huff. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
MP, no good. Fires from way outside. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
Let's go. Let's go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Walker. Jones is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys?
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. Siakam's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Rise and fire. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Edwards finds MP. 5 to shoot. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. A nice shot by Huff.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here comes MP. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. McConnell's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Pacers. Goes up from the top of the key. Another miss by MP. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Back to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pacers another 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Read the pass to MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. High post shot. MP, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Right wing. McConnell with it. Now defended by Randle. Shots good by Siakam.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Another miss by MP.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Pass to Huff. Halliburton is double. McConnell passes to Walker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for two.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
And that one's good. MP.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's his shooting.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's MP. Great focus, MP. And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something,
and changing it. That'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left to... Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Pacers also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and Walker subbed in for Aaron Nesmith. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. MP out there with Dosunmu. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Count it, good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pacers trail by 6. Here's McConnell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Walker. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP. Pass to Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Minnesota, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams.
Sorry, ja tam tak nie umiem rzucać tych strzałów za jeden.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17 on the court for Indiana. Jones is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the power forward. Here's MP. Fires from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 21 in the game.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
They double team Walker. And Jones has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Halliburton's checked in for Jones. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. It's a three-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short three-game road tour.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
O, to było ładne, no.
Thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition.
Your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20
Wygraliśmy.
all the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much.
Let's go.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
Dobra.
Night, MP.
Dobra, dostajemy shoutout od każdego. Co, lecimy do lokaru. Kolejny mecz będzie z Nuggetsami, no nie. Bo my mamy jeszcze tyle meczy. Aha. No wygraliśmy to z nimi. Czekajcie, gdzie był ten... To są K-Games. Nasza drużyna ma 2 zwycięstwa, 1 przegraną. Dobra, 20 minut ten odcinek trwa. No myślę, że w następnym odcinku pogramy sobie znowu. Jeszcze tylko to zobaczę jakiś fajny strój. Albo ostatni, nie no już nie. Najbardziej mi się podoba...
You guys are so ridiculous.
Y'all up for some pickleball this weekend?
Half a score. It's not like you're getting physical anyway. Yeah.
3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebound.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so just stay out on the wing.
You need to make eye contact with the fan.
I want to play with your back? I'd love to see you try.
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event. Been to Utah? Nope.
Dobra, to najbardziej jest najlepsze.
And not eat anything.
Co ja wam powiem, no ja będę dalej się uczył w tą grę grać. No i chyba w kolejnym odcinku zagramy z nimi. Albo już w sumie teraz, no dobra, zagrajmy, to jest ostatnia gra. I kończymy. Przebiorę tylko kostium i lecę.
And the Nuggets not afraid to do things differently, Shams, including in the front office.
Yeah, hiring Coach David Adelman.
Go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for Daniels. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. And then for Denver, Jones, he's checked in for Gordon. Cam Johnson comes in for Watson. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. On the court for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Lets it fly from 18. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
And let's swing it over to the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. BA, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allen. The drive by MP, it's good.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities. Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Here's Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Minnesota leading by 6. Here's MP. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a 3-point play.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Inside. And it's working for them. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the
let's go. Pierwszy
Minnesota's going with right now. Randall, he's checked in for Anderson. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. Jonas Valanciunas.
Już wiem, jak to działa mniej więcej.
Holmes comes in
Dobra,
for
nie.
Jones. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer Holmes. The shot won't fall.
Daj. Mówiłam.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far,
Daj.
slow them down at all. And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Johnson. And it's Strother in at the 3. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
For 3. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup is good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
No timeout.
He's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of it. The ability to play both ends is a big part of it. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Here's Johnson, doubled by Randall. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league. But I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Here's Randall, kicks it out to MP. Oh, from deep. MP making the long range.
Ale to było przepiękne.
They're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient. with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And stolen by Brown. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Strother, covered by MP. Pass to Johnson. This one for three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP way outside. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 5. Out to the right wing. The open shot. Jokic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Zobaczcie, jak będzie teraz
Jokic
wchodzić.
got 9.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
From deep, MP. He can't hit
No
that
jak?
time.
He came
Trafiła.
out today planning to do as much damage from
jak
three-point
miał
range
kiwał.
as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, man. We'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck,
No i
I'm surprised
prowadzą.
he didn't tell me something about me
Dobra,
that I
lecę.
didn't know. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead back.
MP making his presence felt.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Here's Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Jokic with a screen on MP. Murray against MP. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for Shannon. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother. And Hardaway is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, you love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this ring.
You know what, Ernie, for once.
And now, not a bad time. That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Shannon comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Strother comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jones in for Jamal Murray. We've got Edwards. MP is out there with DeSumo. Then there's Naz Reed. And it's Shannon in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Denver moving it around for the tie. A shot by Brown, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Jokic the screen. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Denver missing. Minnesota leading by 3. And stolen by Brown. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds now. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 18.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Outside Brown. Lets it fly. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day. Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Aaron Gordon. What's the situation, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Denver's head athletic trainer about his status. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. So this team is starting the year off with some tough news. But if there's a silver lining, it's a long season, so they have plenty of time to make the necessary adjustments.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't do part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
On the court for the Nuggets. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Zeke Naji out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murray in at the point. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run to tie it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Junior. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu.
Wiem, zepsułem totalnie, ale ja tych karnych się nie tych karnych się nie nauczę, tak jak mówię. Dobra, let's go, wygraliśmy.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but win's a win.
It's so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark.
Yeah, it's all about reps. Good night scoring.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic.
Jesteśmy czwarci w tabeli. Wszystkie gry na PMBitra będziemy grali z Lakersami. Mnie tak korci zagrać z tym New Yorkiem, więc kolejny dzień, kolejny jakby odcinek będzie z grania z New Yorkiem. No ale ogólnie to fajnie mi się gra, naprawdę fajnie mi się gra. Można do coacha przyjść, popatrzeć, jakieś piłeczki są fajne. Można patrzeć na game plan. No ogólnie fajnie jest. No fajna ta gra. Jakaś fleczka jest tu. Dobra, no to co widzowie, kończymy tego live'a. Widzimy się w następnym odcinku z NBA 2K26. Naprawdę już zaczyna mi się grać w tą grę bardzo dobrze. Więc będą kolejne odcinki. Bądźcie na tych odcinkach.